everyone, namaste. My name is Zanjan and welcome to my den. Today we are practicing with the elements of earth and water, the elements that Kapha Dosha represents. For those that have Kapha in their constitution, sometimes Kapha can become out of balance, especially during seasons that might be cold and damp. Kapha rules the lungs and the stomach. So for those who have a Kapha dosha that is prolonged out of balance, they are more prone to diseases of the lung and stomach. So we're going to create a stimulating practice to create the fire, Agni, which is the digestive fire for the stomach. We're also going to finish with some twists that will help stimulate the organs of the stomach as well, our digestive organs, and a few heart openers for the heart and lungs. We're going to use our Ujjayi breath as well for our lungs. So coming to the top of the mat, we'll begin with a few rounds of Surya Namaskar to help create that fire, that heat, to help stimulate our organs and bring the cold and damp nature of Kapha more into balance. Coming into Tadasana with Anjali Mudra, hands at heart center. Lift up the toes, feel firmly, deeply rooted and connected through the ball, the edge, and the heel of the foot. Allow the toes to soften. Energetically engage the knees and thighs. Draw your navel in and tuck your tail slightly. Shoulders draw back, chin slightly tucked, crown of the head reaching towards the heavens. Feel the elongation of the spine. Start to create that slight restriction in the back of the throat. Allow the breath to swirl, creating an ocean-like sound to help soothe you. Allow that to be your object of meditation and focus as we move through our practice. Allow the breath to guide you and the movements to follow. Taking a deep inhale, we'll circle the arms up, gaze upward, bring the palms of the hands together and gaze at the thumbs. Maybe take a slight back bend. Exhale, fold. Hands can come down to the earth or maybe to a block. Crown of the head reaches towards the earth as your tail draws up towards the heavens. On our next inhale, let's lift up halfway to a flat back. Hands can come to shins or thighs. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands. We're going to step the right foot back, lowering down onto the right knee. Gaze forward, coming into a lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, plank pose. Exhale and lower, chin comes towards the earth. Keep the elbows engaged. Top of the feet become flat on the mat. As you inhale, scooping up to a cobra pose, roll the eyes up. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Take a few deep rounds of breath here. Maybe pump the heels, wag the feet. Start loosening up. Notice the stretch in the back body, the hamstrings. Allow the head, neck, and shoulders to be loose. On our next breath, we're going to step the right foot through in between the hands and lower down onto the left knee. Gaze upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes. Inhale, step left foot through, forward fold on your exhale. Inhale, halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands together, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circling the arms up, gaze at the thumbs, slight back bend. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step right foot back, lowering down onto the right knee, gazing upwards. Exhale, top of a push-up, plank pose. Exhale and lower. Inhale to cobra, roll the eyes up. Exhale, downward facing dog. On our next breath, let's step the right foot through in between the hands, lowering down onto the left knee. Inhale, gazing upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, step up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Starting to create a little bit of warmth here. We'll inhale, circle the arms up. Hands come together, gaze at the thumb, slide back thumb. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. Lower down onto the right knee, gaze upwards. Exhale, plank pose. Exhale and lower. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On our next breath, look forward. Step the right foot through, lower down onto the left knee, gaze upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. That concludes our Surya Namaskars. And now for our finishing sequence. Coming down onto our mats. The knees are sensitive. Please use a blanket, a towel, a cushion for extra support. We're going to come into our camel pose. Tuck the toes under and place the hands onto the hips, the sacrum. Remember that camel pose is a heart opener and not a back bend. So be mindful of your low back here. Pressing the hands downward, start to feel a little bit of a pull as you press onto the sacrum, and lift your heart up slightly. Open up the throat. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another, elbows coming close back. Notice how this feels. Maybe you'd like to stay here. Maybe you'd like to take this pose a little bit further by inhaling the right arm up, gaze follows. Right hand comes back towards the right heel. Inhale, left arm up, gaze follows. Left arm comes back to the left heel, and then inhale, reach through your heart. One more breath. Coming back to the sacrum. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, coming back. Let's take a child's pose for a few rounds of breath. Big toes touch, knees are wide. Seat meets the feet, head comes towards the mat. Arms either stretch forward, or you can take this more restorative by bringing the hands around the side body. Take a few rounds of breath here. Allow the body to reset. On our next breath, let's slowly begin to rise back up, moving any props. We're going to meet onto our back for a bridge pose. Heels come in towards the seat, arms are alongside the body, reaching towards the heels. There's about a fifth distance in between the thighs. Maybe we use a block here. Plant the feet into the earth, and on an inhale, start to lift the hips up. Bring the shoulder blades in towards one another. And then inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Draw your weight back into the shoulders. This is a great preparatory pose for shoulder stand. Inhale, lift up higher. Maybe take a bind underneath, interlacing the fingers. Energetically squeeze the thighs together. One more inhale, lifting up. Exhale, slowly lower back down. We're going to take this 2 more times. And an inhale, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips up, drawing the weight back into the shoulders, maybe taking that bind. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift up a little bit higher, and then exhale, slowly lower back down. One more time, press into the feet, inhale, lifting up. Draw the weight back into the shoulders, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the shoulders. Maybe even come up onto the balls of the feet here. Good. Exhale, lower back down, hug your knees in, give yourself some love and support. Thank your body for working so hard for you. Thank you, body, I love you. Now inhale, arms open to a T. Exhale, knees towards the right. If the neck allows, shift your gaze over your left fingertips. Shoulders are rooted, knees and hips are soft and loose. The eyes are relaxed. Breath is steady, flowing naturally. On our next breath, let's draw the knees back towards center and exhale the knees towards the left. Shifting our gaze over the right fingertips if the neck allows. Allow everything to soften. And now on our next breath, let's draw the knees back towards center. Give yourself a big squeeze. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath. Hold the knees. Hold everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale. Release it all now. Allow the heels of the feet to come towards the corners of the mat, arms alongside the body. If the low back is sensitive, maybe take a bend in the knees or use a rolled up towel or bolster underneath for support. Tuck the shoulder blades towards one another. Hands can be open as a gesture of receptivity or maybe face down for a little extra support and groundedness. Letting go of the breath now. Letting go of the body. Letting go of the mind. Letting everything go and allowing this time for deep rest and restoration. Please enjoy your rest. Slowly begin to awaken by bringing gentle movement to the fingers and toes. Taking a deep inhale, reaching the arms overhead, stretching the legs long like you're just waking up from a nap, refreshed, ready to start again. And an inhale, hugging the knees in for a big squeeze, rocking side to side for a little massage. Roll over to your favorite side. And then slowly begin to rise up to meet in a seated position to close our practice. Hands come to heart center. Thank you for allowing me to practice with you this morning. The light within me honors and reflects the light that is within you, for they are one and the same. Thank you. Namaste.